everyone. We want to welcome you today to the fourth episode of the 2024 We Are Flora Pearl podcast. I am your host, Latasha J. Humphrey, founder of the Flora Pearl Foundation Incorporated. But before we go any further, I would like to give a mad shout out to my co-host, the fabulous Nisa Muhammad, in her absence. In more ways than one, we are super excited to get into this podcast today. But before we get started, we want to let our audience know that this podcast is being brought to you by the Flora Pearl Foundation, where our vision is bridging the gap, building a legacy. The goal is to create a community of women and girls to build healthy relationships and partnerships for generations to come. This channel provides a platform for greatness to shine. Our mission is that we are a 501c3 community-focused nonprofit mentoring organization, building healthy relationships and partnerships between women and girls through education, community service, networking, unification, and career planning. Our inspiration is Flora Pearl Humphrey. She was my paternal grandmother, and she was a beacon of light, not only for her family, but for all of those who came in contact with her. Now, here is a disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in We Are Flora Pearl podcast are those of the panelists and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Flora Pearl Foundation Incorporated or any of its affiliated entities. So, audience, now I want to introduce to you all a beautiful gem. She is so amazing and awesome. And I just want to say her name, but then I want her to kind of go ahead and share a little bit for herself. So, Miss Kylah Gooden, how are you doing, dear?
Good. How are you?
Amazing. Do you have anything you want to say before we get started?
Yes, ma'am. First, I want to say thank you again for allowing me to have this opportunity. I am so grateful for it. I'm so excited to just talk and this just to kind of catch up, even if we're just talking on the podcast. But yes, I'm thankful.
Well, we are thankful to have you. So this year, we celebrate 13 years of the Flora Pearl Foundation Incorporated. What we decided this year is to do kind of a 13 Pearls series, and it's in the form of questions. So, Kylah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The first question and pearl of wisdom is, what is your Black girl superpower?
Oh, I think my Black girl superpower is just being able to be understanding and also just being able to be open-minded. A lot of times as Black girls, we kind of get this reputation put on us that people truly don't understand. And, with me going to a predominantly white school, I'm basically around all types of people, all types of just different religions, just different cultures. So me being an understanding person, getting other people's insight, it really helps me shape a way. And then also I can be able to project the Black girl energy and like help them understand us a little bit more. So I listen first and I understand before I respond. So I really think that's my Black girl, power.
Okay. All right, Black girl energy. I'm feeling that. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, what piece of advice were you given that has served you well?
I've gotten a lot of advice, but I think the advice that always stick with me is my great grandmother. When she tell me, to push through despite of whatever obstacle come your way and always keep God first. And that is like a broad statement, but when you think about it in every aspect in life or any situation in general, it always falls back on to keep God first and then keep pushing through, because at the end of the day, God is never going to leave you. He's never going to forsaken you either. So it's just one of them things where it's like you always stumble back to that one sin. So I think that's like the biggest advice that I got, even though it's really broad, it really helps me to narrow down like, okay, like, you know what, grandma, you right. Like it always helped me.
I love that. Yeah. Now, what is your favorite quote and what does that quote mean to you?
I have a few, but I think my most powerful one, I actually have it tattooed on me. It's, in order to multiply, you have to divide. And so what that means to me is every time you're moving up into another stage of life, every time you're adding to yourself is stuff that you always have to take away or let go. And so that's where the division part come in. But at the end of the day, you're not never losing nothing. You're always multiplying. You're always adding to yourself. So even if you're changing something that's, a little bit old, you're tweaking it into making it a new way. You're just letting go of certain stuff. So that's like the quote that holds dear to my heart.
Come on now. Don't see. I don't want to tear up already. Okay,
He's like,
wait.
"'Cause
Let
I'm
me get
here
it.
with
Let me keep this together. Let me keep it together. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh. Describe your perfect day.
My perfect day, I actually love sitting outside. I love being in nature. So I would think just having I don't really drink coffee. People love to drink coffee, but I don't drink coffee. I like water, and I know it's probably like crazy to say, but having a bottle of water and fruit. I love strawberries, and just being able to sit outside. I've been actually getting into reading more. So I think me having a book and just having that just being outside in general would actually help me to have a perfect. I can stay outside from the morning to night and it just sitting there and just having a peace of mind. I actually probably being by a waterfall as well. And just get, I don't know, I think just kind of escaping, your everyday life, your everyday routine.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. This is a kind of a follow-up with what you just said. What's the book that's your fave right now that you're reading?
Actually, it's like it's called How to Start Your Own Business, but
Mm.
the thing about it, it gives you life gems within it. So I know that's kind of like a broad book, but the way that it's set up is not just about starting your own business. It's about having empathy with people, knowing how to target your audience, but on a deeper connection level. Because a lot of times, you can read business book is just telling you the foundation, the ins and out, where rather the book that I'm reading is giving me life skills as well on top of actually how to start my own business. But that's my favorite book right now. I read it once and I'm in the process of reading it again. To me, you can never go wrong with rereading a book and like catching up on information that you might have missed. So yeah.
I love that. Good deal. Now, Kyla, what is something you would like to see for the girls in your generation? And basically, in terms of what you desire and also the possibilities.
I really want the girls in my generation to know that we're worth it. I want us to know that the label that people put on us don't define us. I want us to go back to being more of like the classier ladies. It's like we having to live this hard girl ever instead of being like this soft girl. And then also knowing that a lot of us, of course, desire to be in relationships or want a partner even at a young age or to be married. And so nowadays, a lot of us are not wearing like the proper clothes or not, doing stuff because, now social media portrays the world to say, oh, it's cute to look a certain way, dress a certain way, have certain things. But in reality, like that's just not real life. And so a lot of us try to keep up with certain trends that's going on. I just want us to know that it's okay to follow your own trend and to know your self-worth. And if you don't really like something, you don't have to go with the flow of it. So.
I love that, Kyla. That's good. Okay. Who would you like to play you in a movie?
Oh, that's a hard one. I honestly, and it's so crazy, but Tasha Cobbs, the gospel singer, um,
Okay.
because I genuinely feel like I connect with her on a certain level, but then I also she can sing and I can't sing, she can kind of pull the energy out of me and then, sing a little song or two the way I be singing in the shower. But good, with her actual lyrics. So yeah, I think that'll be she has the personality like me as well. And she always has a smile on her face. And I always try to have a smile on my face. So I think like she'll be the perfect person to play me.
Yeah, yeah. Good deal. Now, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is a childhood movie. It's Wonder, and Wonder basically is it's a boy. Has autism, but the question that's being asked is what is normal. He's
Mm.
not normal to people's eyes, but what is normal? Like and in this world we normalize stuff or have this idea of something that's normal, but in reality. What is normal? Like that, it keeps going back to that same question. And so I rewatch that movie every year, twice. That just movie just I've been watching that movie since it came out. I think I was like around 12. I'm 21 now, and I haven't missed a year of watching that movie. So
All right, look, I love that.
yes, me.
Okay, now what pearl of wisdom would you share to add value to a young girl who looks like you?
Be true to yourself. Um,
Mm,
and that kind of goes back to knowing your worth, but also chase your goals and your dreams. Like the sky's the limit. And we always hear that as a younger age, but that's genuinely the truth. The sky is the limit. You have to put in the work. You can have the faith, but you still have to show up for yourself.
mm,
So, God is gonna be there with you. But if God see you doing your part, He's gonna do His part as well. And no matter what nobody tell you, even if they say you're not capable of, it's gonna take you too long, or you it, maybe you should do it this way. Whatever God puts on your heart to do, you do it, and you just listen to God and continue to follow Him, but also show up for yourself and knowing that you're doing your part as well.
all right, now dropping gems. Okay. So, what would you like your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to more so be on a level of being positive, also knowing that whatever room that I walk in, I'm a light and I'm able to help people. And the stuff that I go through, avoid someone else to going through that stuff as well. But I just, when I think of a legacy, a lot of people think of like the money and the business. Like, I guess I want that, of course, but I want mine to be on a deeper level. Is like Kylah left a mark on this world to help me with this, or this, the way that she handled this situation, or the way that she spoke about this helped me in those areas. So I kind of want my legacy to be about being more motivational than about the money too. But of course, I do want the money. But yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with having both. How about
Yes, ma'am.
that? Love it. Love it. What keeps you going every day?
My grandmother, even though she has passed away, I can still feel her presence with me. And
Mm,
when I was younger, she always made us write down like our goals. I can remember I used to hate reading. I used to hate reading, but she'll make me sit down and she'll make me read with her every day after school. But
mm,
that was a blessing because now I'm able to, write my papers or express myself in different ways. I use vocabulary that other people might not know, and they actually take you a long way. Just being able to remind myself of what she will want from me, even if she still was here. And so they
mm.
kind of like, okay, well, grandma, we talked about me graduating certain time, or grandma, we talked about me doing this. So now I got to get this done. And, it just continues to just everything that I'm trying to do, just remind myself of, hey, like this is what she'll be proud of me for continuing to push through.
Good deal. Yeah, I love that. So, what inspires you?
Um, what inspires me is my family, and it's really my mother as well, because my mother had me at a young age. My mother had me when she was 16, and then she had my sister when she was 18. She was still honestly a child herself, just getting into her teenage age, but looking at who she is now and how me and my siblings, because we also have another little sister, but she was a little bit older when she had her. But just knowing that the sacrifices that my mama did for us, we're able to make her proud now. Both of me and my sister are in college, and I'm on a full ride. My sister's actually in the military, so she's on a full ride as well. So it kind of helped her not being in debt, and that goes a long way as well. But just her being able to chase her dreams now, because we're in the point where we can take care of ourselves. And so she's
Mm.
traveling nurse now, so she's doing her thing. So yeah.
Hey, come on now. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. For all of y'all, really. That's what's up. Okay. All right, Kyla. What is your theme music when you walk into a room?
Oh, it's a little bit of both. So I'm gonna give you my favorite song, and then I'm gonna give you my theme. I love gospel music, but
Okay.
I also love hip hop as well. But my favorite song is "Best Life" by Cardi B. I always love this song. But it just makes me feel like, yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm that girl. But I couldn't do it without God at the same time. So that's kind of like my favorite song and my theme music.
Okay. All right. No, yeah. Love it. Love it. Okay, now do something for me.
Okay.
Close your eyes
Mhm.
and take a moment and think about gratitude. Okay. What are three things that you are grateful for in this moment?
Um, the doors that have been closing,
Mm.
um, being able to still have faith even when it gets hard, and just being able to continue to wake up in the morning and given like another chance to be better, to learn from my mistakes and to pursue on no matter what. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, that's what's up. Come on, Kylah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we're going to elevate the mood just a little bit, and we have kind of a segment that we call this or that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Fast food or home cooked meal?
Home cooked meal every day, all day.
She said every day. All right. Beach vacation or log cabin?
Log cabin.
Okay. Karaoke or bowling?
Bowling. We just bought some personal bowling balls as well. I'm kind of glad that you said that.
So
Yes,
you a fan for real.
yes, yes.
I love it.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, all right. Comfort show or something new to watch?
Comfort show. Comfort
All
show.
right. So open presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
All right. Okay. Well, Kyle, is there anything you want to say?
No, not honest. Honestly, this was fun. This
A
was
good
really,
deal.
it was a fresh air. Just getting able to, talk and, just talk to you. I enjoy talking to you. Yes, ma'am.
Good deal. Well, the feeling is mutual, of course. Yes, ma'am. It's a beautiful thing to have you with us. And so thank you for agreeing to be here. And we just appreciate you all the time. I know that always. Nisa and I, we love you. And we're grateful truly just for who you are.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
love
It's a blessing to know you, right?
it. Yes, and both of y'all as well.
All right. Well, audience, we want to thank you all so much for joining us today for this episode. We know that you all enjoyed it. So we ask that you like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we look forward to talking with you all soon. Keep shining. So